Ah! Ah! Oh no! Where'd he go? What? Oh, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead. I don't feel like I changed my lighting, but I feel like I look way too dark today. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, you know, I'm going to move the monitor here. There we go. Nope, that's crooked still. Yes, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Johnny Baghead. That's me, as always. And I'm back. I unfortunately missed the weekend again. Due to unforeseen circumstances. I was not feeling great. I don't know what hit me. It's happened a few times where the day's been busy, and that's led me to end up falling asleep at around 8 o'clock, maybe 7 o'clock. But then not waking up until way too late to start a stream. But hopefully it'll be okay from here. But never mind that shit. We're starting Resident Evil Code Veronica X today. The mainline Resident Evil game that Capcom refused to remake and still hasn't. The true actual sequel to Resident Evil 2. in terms of chronological and story. And yeah, they skipped it. Now, part of me, kind of gets it. I'm trying to think, in the classic era, if you're thinking of mainline games, and maybe that's a bit of a debate which ones count. Does Resident Evil 0 count as mainline? That I don't know, for example. But Resident Evil, just as a series, always had a bit of a weird development history in the series history. But what happened with... So, Resident Evil 2 was the big... Resident Evil 1 was already pretty big, but Resident Evil 2 was a really big hit for Capcom at the time, and also critically well received. And I believe that team started working on this, which was meant to be the sequel to Resident Evil 2. But because that was taking some time, and they were, at the time, I think, developing for the Dreamcast, as a stopgap, Capcom had another team working on Resident Evil Last Escape, which got turned into Resident Evil 3. It wasn't originally meant to be a mainline sequel, but and I don't remember the specific reasons why, maybe just to get it to sell better, it got turned into Resident Evil 3, which I think the main team were a bit annoyed with, because it felt well, wasn't that what we were making? But eventually this came out, and then there's also, Dreamcast didn't do great, ended up killing Sega's console business. So I don't know how well this sold on Dreamcast. Obviously there had been Resident Evil ports before, but this was the first time they had made a game exclusive for a console. I think, a new upcoming console. Because sure, Resident Evil 1 I think launched first on PlayStation 1, but I think it wasn't that long until they made a PC version. You know what? Maybe Resident Evil 1 didn't get that many ports. Resident Evil 2 definitely did, and Resident Evil 3 definitely did. But at some point it got this Code Veronica X version, which I don't know all the differences. I know it has some new cutscenes and I think a new boss as well. And I think maybe some visual changes. But you know what? I'm going to make sure before the next time we stream this, I'll get the full list. But as I was saying, and then I got distracted by the history of it, I think this is probably one of the more divisive and like least regarded mainline Resident Evil games, and it is a bit messy. I still love it though. It's ridiculous. It's probably the height of the cheesy ridiculousness that's played straight before Resident Evil 4 started to make it more tongue-in-cheek. You know, there was some admittance that, oh, this is the tone we're going for. This game was trying to play it straight and ends up being way goofier, though in some ways, you know, it has some of my favorite characters in the series, both unironically and ironically, as we'll see. But here, we'll start here. Here we go. So, I have played. Let's look at my volume here. I might turn it down a little bit. Ooh. Oh, that's I love when they use the synthesized like opera voice. The one that goes like, ooh. But so I have played through this game before. It was specifically the HD remaster on Xbox 360. Just checking on my stuff here. Let's see. Yeah, I think the brightness should be okay on the stream. The only real difference I've done is I put run on square. Normally it's on circle, which feels weird. Like maybe some other games in Resident Evil Series default. This is something you'll notice about Resident Evil. Is because so many different teams were working on games at the same time. Not a lot of improvements or control or mechanic changes would always go between each game. So some of the stuff that's in Resident Evil 3 isn't in this, for example. And some of the stuff that's in like Resident Evil Remake versus Resident Evil 0 is different. And then there's also like Dino Crisis, which, you know, that's made by a lot of the same people who worked on Resident Evil and has advancements in the series, in like this style of game, like being able to move around while aiming your gun, and we didn't get that until Resident Evil 5 of all games. But we're just gonna go with Control Type B here because this feels not better. Hey, there you are, Clarice. It's been a while. Just in time. Let me know how the game brightness looks, because I'm not really sure how it's going to look. It looks fine on my preview. Yeah, I put up the poster. After I saw that, I had to.
Resident Evil.
And also, you know, game audio. I think it looks okay. The problem is I can't have audio monitor on too much stuff because it gives me delay.
The American Midwest.
I think my voice. I think if I put like mic on audio monitor, it's delayed.
International Corporation umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape.
Hey, welcome to the streamer, Mensid. Yeah, I still like this game. I think some people are more critical on it, and there are some points that I would be.
3 months later.
We'll get to it, but overall, I still really like it. I still think it should get a remake because I think it's the one that has the most room for improvement. Honestly, not Resident Evil 3 style remake, because though I haven't played it, I know enough to know that they took a weird. Oh shit! She had a bag on her head.
To your new home.
What? Why did she take it off just to hit her in the head?
Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago.
Alright.
She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother.
Yes, here we go.
Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's
If you thought
Stars team.
the kind of Matrixy stuff started with Resident Evil movies. Oh, you'll see. Hey, not all bagheads are related, okay? Faust from Guilty Gear, he is my, he's my boy. It's okay. Fine. I adopted the lifestyle. Or did the lifestyle adopt me? Come, Morpheus, jump! Oh yeah, this bit's great. If you're a fan of just physics in general, and how gravity works, I think you'll like this scene. Yeah! Oh. Why did the debris have to bounce off a butt? What are you trying to say, Capcom? Huh?
Don't move.
Oh, that scene there, especially the hair falling down, feels like they were very proud of the CGI quality at the time. And, you know, this... I don't think these FMVs are different than the Dreamcast versions. So, you know, again, for the time, they are really impressive. Okay, now I do have a minor question about Claire's design here. It's very similar to Resident Evil 2. She has the long jeans on now. Instead of the red cutoffs. Oh. Yeah, this is them showing off again. And granted, for the time, like, that eye movement must have looked really impressive. Like, I'm trying to think, for example, where Tekken cutscenes were at the time. I'd say in some places this looks better than Tekken 4 CGI even. And that's a bit after this. If I were equipped with a lighter, I could see outside. Hang on, let's check our playing manual. Playing manual. When you're tuning item, always remember to look at it. Check. Yes, rotate your items. Try to push objects. Haha, use the quick turn. You can turn 180 degrees instantly by pressing the cancel button while holding the direction button down. This is a very effective move when you attack an enemy and you want to turn around and run. Yeah, use the map screen. Climb, descend. The items you store, and this is important. This is a very important thing. This can screw you later in the game. This is why this is in this manual. The items you store in a security box in the prison area cannot be accessed through an item box. Make sure you remove all important items from a security before exiting a room. So, that's one of the things that's like, yeah, maybe Remake could have improved that, because, I don't know. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, because I've got square as cancel. Okay, let me just get familiar with the buttons here. Oh! Also, I think these face models are pretty good for the time as well. I do need to look up and see if they looked about the same on Dreamcast. So, we'll watch this cutscene.
Perfect.
Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished.
Whoa.
I don't know. It might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Alright. Okay, so here's one thing that I was surprised about. There's no turn animation for some reason in this game. Turn on the spot animation. And you must say capsule is on the floor, it's empty. Because I think some of the other Resident Evil games did. Like, okay, when you were, like, carrying and aiming a weapon. Which I'll show in a sec here. So, the reason I'm playing this original PlayStation 2 version is for a couple of reasons. So, the first one is, though the HD remaster has some cool stuff, it has a entirely new lighting model that's actually able to do more dynamic shadows and things like that. Where you can kind of tell with this game that they were trying to show off the lighting tech they had. Yeah, no, this came out on... This X version came out on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. I do not know if there's a PC version, but I know the X version is that. Though, that kind of changes some of the look of the game, because it makes the game, you know, a lot darker in most cases. So this is a prisoner, my name is on the end. Claire Redfield. The escort's name is at the end of the document. Umbrella Medical Paris, 3rd Security Unit Leader, Rodrigo Juan Rabel. Can we talk to you still? His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. I'll need hemostatic medicine. But also, that version is in widescreen. And I do scare quotes because... And I think I can show this off here because I might have left them... no. Okay, I thought... Here. I can demonstrate it very, very quickly. There we go. This is how widescreen is done in the HD version. They literally just cut the top and the bottom of the image because it turns out that the way this game culls out geometry, because it's the first Resident Evil game that's like fully 3D rendered, but the way it culls geometry means that not all the world is rendered at once. And I'll show the area where it's the most prominent, but if you had, like, forced the game into widescreen, you would see just walls that just stop, and then there's just the void next to them and stuff like that. And unfortunately, there is a little bit of a turn animation. She, like, bends her knees, but it's a weird choice. It looks unfinished. So, to not have as much of the image cut off, I wanted to play this version. Also, I don't think they did any sort of texture or model updates. And one thing I think they should have done is, if you notice, you can kind of tell from here that the cutscene model for Claire has a different head than the one used in game. And I don't know why they didn't swap it and just use the cutscene one in those HD remasters. Because it gets pretty obvious in some camera angles, like how simple the head model is here. Now, one thing I'm going to mention that's a bit weird with the turnaround. So, if you're holding the run button, you cannot turn around. If you're walking backwards, though, you can. So you have to... You can't be holding the run button, you have to be holding the direction and then press it, or just press them both at the same time. But hey. Here we go. Pink ribbon. Wow, just the one. So generous. I might check out that HD version someday. But yeah, there's the HD version I think came out. I know it's on 360. I think it came out on PlayStation 3 as well. And then there's also the PlayStation 2 Classics version on PlayStation 4 and 5. But that's an emulated PS2 version. What I'm going to do as well, I'm going to see if I can find like a good video that just compares like every version. One thing's cool, hey, so direct sequel to 2, it's kind of funny, you can really tell if it's not the same composer as one of the ones who worked on Resident Evil 2, it sounds a lot like Resident Evil 2 music, but also it's Resident Evil 2 Claire. She's like one of the few actors who played the same character for more than one game, which you didn't really get with Resident Evil for a long time. Heck, you still don't get it half the time. And reportedly, she was in talks to return as Claire for the remake, but apparently, once it got to the discussion that she was an agent, she was a union voice actor, apparently they just stopped contacting her. I don't know, Capcom's never commented on that, so I don't know how accurate that is. Oh! Yeah, see, this is the cutscene head, and you can tell it's a different model. Though weirdly, you can tell the body's the same. Especially if you play the HD version, you can see that the texture quality of her outfit and model quality is a lot worse. So I think there are some graphical changes, because this looks like this was made in the Dreamcast engine, but not the PS2 one, because the lighting is completely different here. No, maybe it's not that. Maybe it's just whatever thing they render in, because the lighting is more soft and got more of a gradient to it. It's not just like harsh lighting up of textures and stuff. The way the kind of lighting used to be faked. Okay. So here's one of the crazy things about this game that we need to show off first is, unlike most Resident Evil games, the knife in this game is really powerful. Specifically if you do low hits. Because unlike unlike most Resident Evil games, the zombies don't have iframes when they're like getting up or falling down. It's weird. So you could just do this. I know it seems like we're taking a lot of hits, but actually if you look at the health, it's not gone down much. Also, I think you might do like more damage based on like much like Resident Evil 2 Remake's engine. You do more damage if your blade like spends a longer time, like it collides with the enemies more times. How is the brightness, Clarice? Because I will say, like on my like mirror display, my not the capture display, but my split signal, it looks a bit dark, but it looks brighter on the stream. But also my second monitor is a bit... Oh, finally. Alright, here he is.
Wait, don't shoot. Who are you?
Yeah, welcome to Stream Pistol Die.
Zombie?
A zombie?
Wait right there.
Finding it's Steve. It's Steve Burnside. Yes, that is his real name.
Sorry about that little misunderstanding.
Sorry.
But I thought you were another one of those monsters.
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve.
Is he meant to be Canadian?
I
He
was a
keeps saying
prisoner on this
sorry.
island.
Yeah. Piston.
And I'm guessing
Joe, you had the same
you're
fault.
not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire. Nice. I'll
Multiple
remember
characters with chokers in this game.
that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up.
I don't
What
want you
an asshole.
following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
Slow me down. I love Steve so much. He's so bad. From what I understand, like Capcom Japan, I don't think. Oh no. Okay, so that's the options button. I don't think Capcom Japan realized that this voice sounds super lame. Wow, look at that. Okay, I think the HD version might run at a slightly better frame rate. It definitely does not have this blur effect. It kind of looks like there's just like a slight ghost after image. But yeah, this is one of the areas that if you force the game into widescreen, this wall here ends like here. So if you just had like that amount of extra screen space, you would just see the void. Even though you'd think that doesn't make sense because you can see the rest of the wall from here. But it's just the way this game renders. So that's why the HD version just zooms the camera in to fake the widescreen. Kind of like the Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1 HD remasters, because those were, you know, 2D images. Alright, let's check out my map. So, yeah, my understanding from what I've heard, though this could be bad, you know, kind of secondhand information, is that Steve was not meant to be this, like, lame dweeb character. But, you know, because the games were, you know, in English in all regions and made by Japanese people, they just, this is the voice they thought was cool. But also the way he's written as well, like he comes off as such a dweeb. yeah, very 90s anime. Also, this is around the time where a lot of like Japanese kind of like what would you call them? Maybe like heartthrob characters would have the Leonardo DiCaprio hair. Let's check the map here. Okay, I think I want to go inside first. So we're tank controls, baby! We're doing it. So I think Resident Evil 3, for example, one of the differences there is you don't have to, stairs are not automatic. You would actually be allowed to walk as far up as you want. And then in this one, it's back to, they're basically act like ladders. They're just transitions. Oh. Come on. Yeah, if you hear that, you can even hear that it hits like multiple times. It goes like... Nothing useful here. Take the prison map. Someone didn't finish their soup. Who wastes good soup? Ah. Yeah, see, listen. You get too many hits. It's somehow, like, in some Resident Evil games, a knife is painful if you want to do, like, a knife-only run. But in this game, it's actually kind of viable. You just have to be really good at positioning. Unfortunately, we don't have quick knife yet. We wouldn't get that until, oh, shit. Oh. We wouldn't get that until the DS remake of 1. Maybe I shouldn't use the knife. I actually don't know if bonking off the walls is a new mechanic. We barely used, if ever, knife. No, I don't think we ever used knives in any of the other playthroughs. Maybe we used the knife a little. Yeah, we use it in the DS version because it's just a quick button. This toilet has some rather disgusting stains. A horrible smell lingers. I like they made this room. Just, hey. You can come see a toilet if you want. But yeah, check this out. They're really proud of this light stuff. Let's see. Oh. What are you looking at, Claire? Oh, prisoner's diary. May 13th. This room stinks of death. Based upon the information I found, I believe I am far south of the equator. Lucky for me that Bob in the bunk below me is one of those interesting type of guys. I'm winking, but I don't know what that means. Today, Bob told me some crazy story of why he was put this place with me. Wait, hang on, let me read this. Today, Bob told me some crazy story of why he was put this place with me. Okay. Bob said that he used to be an attendant for the head of this place. This boss named Alfred supposedly placed him here because of a tiny little mistake. What does that mean? What's going to happen to me? Hey, welcome back to the stream. Hiram. It's been a while. Hang on a sec. Alright. Oh, May 20th. We're doing good. I think so. Did miss a stream on the weekend, but we're back. And we're back with Steve. Sorry, lady. Without warning, a group of military men took Bob to the building behind the guillotine stand. At midnight, I'll sneak out of here to see him. I've been hearing that anyone taken to that building never comes back. On top of that, there are these really large plastic bags constantly being removed from that place. I'd better pray for Bob. May 21st. I was wrong. I shouldn't have gone there. What is going on in there? All I could hear was some insanely creepy laughter and the sound of Bob screaming. I don't know what to do. I can't stop thinking about it. Is that going to happen to me? I can't let it. I just can't. May 27th. Since my last entry, all my fellow inmates have been taken to that building. I know that I'm next. It's obvious that we were all here to be used as Alfred's guinea pigs. There's no way out. What am I going to do? Oh well. Claire keeps looking at stuff. But I can't find anything. Ah! Wait. Oh. Oh, no. Don't want to waste the green herb yet. See, this is the one thing that does bother me about Resident Evil sometimes, is their camera angle choices are a little anti to the scene that they place enemies in. Here we go. Take the M, 100p. Why was I shooting this? Oh yeah, there was a zombies. They appear to be toiletries. They've all been used and are worn out. It's why, if I talk about old survival horror, I think Silent Hill stands up by just allowing the camera to be moved around and only using the static angles for really specific scenes. Otherwise, it's a more like on-rail system. Okay. See, classic Resident Evil does love to hide items. Alright. Let's check out these guns. Whoa. A semi-automatic pistol that has a large-sized special magazine. This handgun enables precise, rapid shooting with little recoil. Yeah, we'll equip it for a bit. These guns actually do have a special mechanic, though the... I'm surprised it wasn't mentioned. Okay. Surprised we haven't found much healing outside of that one green herb so far. Okay. I was trying to figure out if purple meant there were items, but no, that just tells you what room you're in. Oh. Creepy crawling camera. Alright. Oh yeah, here's the special system. Oh no. Oh dear, I've got to be careful. I'm taking way too much damage. Yeah, you can aim at multiple enemies at once. Play Silent Hill 1, and for Resident Evil you only played 5 and 4. Yeah, so it's an interesting selection. Hey, Silent Hill 1, I think in a lot of regards does hold up. Especially just for the time, it's like a technical marvel, you know? Okay. Nope. Trying to spook me. Yeah. And it feels purposeful when Resident Evil likes to hide enemies around corners like that. Oh, yeah, this bit. Okay, hang on. Oh, that's the thing. I haven't missed
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
Alright. Oh, I've got the herb there if I really need to use it. Ow! I forgot to put the lighter in there. It's annoying because the lighter's always here. Yes. Yeah, man, this music's very Resident Evil 2 in style. It's even got a bit of like a original Resident Evil 1 vibe. Right, anything on the wall there? Aha! First aid spray. Nice. Right, user's manual. 3D Duplicator User's Manual. Our new product, the 3D Duplicator, consists of 2 parts. 3D Scanner. Scans 3D objects. Simply place the material that you want to have scanned into the tray of the scanner. The scanned object will be processed in the 3D data, which will be transferred to a duplicator portion. If you place the material you wish to have converted on the machine, you can begin conversion based on a 3D data that was created by 3D Scanner portion. The conversion will be executed with complete data accuracy. This is a... So this is a 3D printer. Around bit about. I've heard a lot of people are more used to the Dreamcast version of this game than PS2 version. I don't think I've ever seen the Dreamcast version actually. So yeah, this is a puzzle where we have to make an object that's normally metallic and make a copy of it. Okay, I'm gonna keep that grenade ammo there because there's not much point carrying it around right now. I know some people prefer the Dreamcast version, but I would have to do more research. But apparently some of the cutscene changes make the game a bit more like actiony and like humans doing like obscene feats of agility and strength or something. But I don't know the specifics on that. Facts on the Facility Access application. Be sure to follow the content of the following Facility Access application form and add the applicant's name to the expected visitors list. Chief Prison Guard Paul Steiner. I hereby apply for access permission of Prison Area D. Details follow. Visitor's name Carl Grisham. Carrying the following materials. New product sample from Metal Industries code TG01 to various daily commodities ordered by the prison. 1. We'll use a transportation truck. 2. TG/01 sample will be stored in a designated briefcase. Ah, well, I think I know where that briefcase is. Oh, someone's typing. It's Steve! Chris Redfield.
What are you doing here?
Sorry, lady. Sorry, lady.
Chris Redfield. Is he a relative of yours or something?
You mean my brother?
Ah, your siblings. Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
What? I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being monitored. It's a good thing I have access to an outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place. Why don't you send your brother the coordinates and ask him to come help?
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding. There's no
What?
way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
I know. Yes.
What was that all
It's on
about?
GameCube as well. Specifically, the X version is on PlayStation 2 and GameCube. Such a weird reaction to, like, oh, you have a brother. It's like, yeah, brothers let you down. There we go, there's the Hawk emblem. But it's metal, which I think if I... Nope, that's the map button. An emblem card with the hooks. It's been made of pure gold. An email to Leon has already been sent. Wait, she sent it to Leon? Oh, okay. I guess because Leon, she's in contact with Leon, but she still doesn't know where her brother is. Alright, let's do some other ink ribbons. Anything hidden here? Nope. What is this? Wow. Oh, you know what? We'll rotate our saves. Yeah. My best guess with Steve is that whoever Japanese lad or ladette or lie in between. Oh, he went through the door and then fucking stuck something in front of it. What a dweebenheimer. What an asshole. Wanted him to have that kind of like shonen pro tag kind of heartthrob voice and didn't know what the English version of that sounded like. And it's like, oh yeah, we want you to... Because here's a weird thing about Steve. I think Steve's supposed to be like a teenager, which doesn't make any sense. So I think I opened... Yeah, you see where it's flashing green there? That's what I just opened.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
So that's this and this. Oh. Okay. Just gonna use that then. I could be wrong, but I think there might be like a tactical timing thing where at a certain point in the game it's a good idea to make that shutter turn on because it stops maybe extra zombies from spawning. Alright, so... Oh. Silent Hill 2, funny enough, has a similar section to that puzzle, but they handle it a lot better. But, as I mentioned at the start, there are various re-releases of this as well. There's a HD remaster on 360 PS3. Hey! Look at that, new follow. Thank you, Gedok. Also, we hit 100 followers again. His Twitch apparently keeps deleting my followers. Hey, if I'm lucky, maybe I can get 100 followers next stream as well. Oh no! Alright, yo, you have a good dinner, Joe. Hope it's good. Aha, fire extinguisher. Now, believe this or not, this is an item that you need in the final area of the game. Otherwise, you miss out on the Magnum. Hey, look, it's that guillotine. Take the padlock key? Yes. Okay. I don't know if it's deleting followers or if accounts are being deactivated who followed me. But for the past, like, couple of months, my follow count will every so often just drop by 1. Is it possible someone's unfollowed, refollowed? I have not seen any, like, follow updates that would indicate that. Hold on. A simple key, a padlock may be opened with this. Okay. Alright. Okay, so I'm just going to check the map. But yes, I'm going back to the graveyard. Because there's a fire we need to put out. Oh. Okay, we can open that as well. Oh no! Man, these were... Oh wow, you can actually shoot them while they're on the floor. That's new. I think in Resident Evil, because these are very similar to how they are in Resident Evil 2. But the fact you can even shoot them while they're down, that's like such a big change. They still have like a weird invincibility while they're getting up. Okay. Thought I saw something there, but no. You no longer need to use this key. Yes. Oh. Good feeling. That's nice as well. That just opens up a shortcut. Oh. A-hole. Alright, well. We've seen the magic that is Steve. That's not even the half of it, though. Steve is one thing. We haven't actually met, like, the antagonists yet, though. Wow, that one went down quick. I always remember. There we go. Take the briefcase? Yes. There's a button, push it. Aha! Pt.1 was inside the briefcase. There is also an explanation document for the special alloy. Thank you for your continued support and for using our products. This time we have gathered our most advanced technologies and have succeeded in creating a unique anti-metal detection alloy, TG01. Cannot be detected by any metal detectors. This seems like a dangerous invention. I mean, I don't think this is even Umbrella. Cannot be pictured by Orotan genography at the immigration check. Lightweight yet durable. This is entirely made to smuggle weapons through airports. We plan to develop various weapons utilizing this. Yep, they just straight up said it. We have enclosed a sample for you to review. We look forward to hearing from you regarding possible business opportunities. Metal Industries Co. Chief Development Planning, Carl Redhill. Carl Redhill, you're nuts. Okay. So, this is actually kind of showing the start of this game's problems. Is there's always a little bit of backtracking in Resident Evil. Where's the purple? Oh yeah, the purple icons are the saves. I haven't actually found an item box yet, which is a little strange. But it will become more apparent later on. Is this game has a really big map. We won't see it yet, but it will get really big later on. And at times they'll ask you to cross the map, basically. Okay, that's been completely nailed down. Haha, swerve. I've been watching a TV show that uses a lot of kind of like well-known public domain or sound library sound files, and a lot of them are ones that Resident Evil games like to use. Like a lot of like metal. God, there was one scene where there's like a prison cell, and every time the door gets swung, it uses the exact same sound effect going. Argh! Completely nailed down. Okay. So yeah, is this it? No, the obvious scare here is that we're gonna go through here at some point,
you have in the security box.
and we're gonna get got. Oh, and the lighter. Alright. There's an activating switch. Yes. Activating the enhanced 3D scanner. This is like the exact same UI that the RPD used in Resident Evil 2 as well. Like, you can really tell that this is a Resident Evil 2 sequel. Like, even more so than Resident Evil 3 in some ways. Nice. And then yes. Yeah, look at those sprite effects. Slap those all over it. Duplication complete. So here we go, we got the special alloy emblem. I'm not exactly sure where I have to... There you go. Just happened. I'm not actually sure where we're supposed to use this though. Man, just the memo about that alloy is hilarious because it sounds like the most illegal thing ever. Just we're developing an alloy that we want to use to smuggle stuff through airports. Oh, we almost got through scot-free. But sadly, Scott the zombie grabbed us still. So, I really shouldn't, but I kind of want to leave the fire extinguisher here, but we're not going to, because that's a good way to lose it. I'm not kidding. There is one fire extinguisher in the game, and it's required to get the Magnum. Granted, you can beat this game without it. I'm pretty sure this doesn't go here, no. I actually don't know where I need to use that. Oh, it's that... I guess it's that green flashing one. You have to forgive me. Different Resident Evil survival, like Silent Hill survival horror games, will triangle sometimes be your status menu. Sometimes it will open the map. And I have not learnt which button does which yet. But yeah, I'm not kidding about that. This fire extinguisher is required. The hook. Ah, here we go. It's kind of cool that this is clearly using assets taken from Resident Evil 2, because you get to hear stuff like Resident Evil 2 audio samples at a higher fidelity. I can see from this side. Okay, see now this really shows what I'm talking about with like the map size. Oh, well, there's ammo to get there. Some healing items there. I won't pick those up yet. Also, I know what to do here, because funny enough, they show you the solution to this in the demo screen. It's weird. You wouldn't think this was the solution. You'd think you'd have to use the fire extinguisher, but nope. Anything around the back here? Oh, okay, there's an actual barrier there. But this map's really big, but it's very spread apart. And there's instances where the game will have you, you know, you have to travel quite a distance. Claire, how do you... miss all those shots? Hang on. Can I knife this guy to death? Also, hey, they didn't delete auto... They didn't delete the auto aim out of the international version, finally. Because Resident Evil games have a long history of either deleting auto aim. Oh, okay. Okay, you do have to kind of aim down a bit. Nope. Oh, you know what? We get to look at this cool American Wolf. Nice. Equip this for now. Let's see, okay. Oh, let me... Okay. Okay, we won't pick that up yet. Also, yes, the bow gun from Resident Evil 2 returns. So I remember it being more useful in this game. It's locked from the other side. Okay. That's nice. They actually mark it as such before you even get there. Alright, let's check. Let's check in here first. So guns that, if you're new to Resident Evil games, weapons that have percentages on them. Wow, that's a weird spot. But that means they can't be reloaded most of the time. There are some exceptions. Like in Resident Evil 3. Seems like I can print it out. Oh, look at this amazing technology. Technology! Is it any wonder people are afraid of technology? Oh, okay, nothing useful there. Who are you aiming at? And why is there so much bowgun ammo? I don't even have the bowgun. It's quite a mess here. Oh. He's not dead. There we go. Look at that. Only if you're grabbed. You're thinking of Silent Hill there. Okay, that's locked. Not much in here, actually. Looks like these lockers are... In some games, if you get grabbed by the ankle, the move you do will actually just, like, instantly kill zombies. But that doesn't actually seem to be the case here. But in the PlayStation 1 era ones, if you get, like, grabbed by a crawling zombie, it tends to kill them. I'm working on I'm using a backup here because I'm pretty sure the PAL version of this did not have a 60 Hz mode. So it would have run slower. A vending machine. I'm not thirsty right now. Man, look at this fucking, like, Fallout looking vending machine. Nothing of interest. Always a pro tip as well to use the map to get an idea of what the layout of the room is. Yeah, skipping the audio. I think that's probably related to me running a backup. I'll do some research and see if anyone knows how to fix it. But luckily, it only seems to happen on the door transitions. Yeah. So that's not too bad. Why are they giving me so much bowgun ammo? Again, another pro tip for Resident Evil. Don't pick up stuff if you don't actually need it that moment. Hold on. Okay, there's a door here. So much bowgun ammo. Holy shit. But I apparently haven't found the bowgun yet. Which makes you think I've missed it. Oh. Oh yeah, this weird sauna. A sauna. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Just wanna. Stop the water current. There's no response. It seems to be broken. Somewhere there should be a circulation pipe. Look at this. Look at these water effects. Usually you can fix stuff like that because there's just like a mode you have to turn on in Open PS2 loader. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good water ripple effects for the time. There we go. See? If I picked up all that bowgun ammo, I'd be screwed right now. Okay. Key with tag. A small key made of steel with the word storage. Very good. I wonder. Take that. Look at this stellar combat. What is this hitbox here? Ugh. Well, I got him. Like, having a light is cool, but I wish you could just have, like, a lighter, like a light source on you at all times. It's still crazy to me. We haven't found an actual item box yet. Because you can't really include those security boxes. I'm guessing up the stairs, maybe there's one? Yeah, yeah. But we're out of the prison section now because it's all nice here. Yeah, I'll see if I can find out what setting fixes. Okay. Card reader fixes that. It's probably just it's loading in the it's loading some sound or graphic in too fast. It might just be literally turn on like accurate read mode. The doorknob is missing. Okay. Usually that's the fix for a lot of open PS2 loader stuff. It's just you just need to turn on like accurate read speeds. There's nothing useful here. I'm picking up those. No. There's nothing useful here. It's too dark to see inside. There's the bowgun, and I can't take it. Oh, we have a file, though. The emergency door lock system in the biology experiment room can be released with the 4-digit pass number. I hope you haven't forgotten about that already. I have just received an order from the system administrator requesting us to change the pass number periodically. What bothers me is that you often lose important memos, pass numbers, or even chemicals. So in an attempt to solve that problem, I came up with an idea. You know the red human skeleton picture in the back of the biology experiment room? I've decided to use the number signed on the picture as a pass number. If you happen to lose the memo, just look at the picture. Well, I don't think you would ever need to use the emergency pass number anyway, but just in case, now you know. Take care, Mr. Careless. Up nowhere. So how would I... Weird. Okay, there's something else I've got to do first. Also, what's annoying? I don't know what happened. There was a website. I think it was called like PSX-Home. that randomly just stopped working, and that used to have like up-to-date open PS2, like, oh, this is the modes you need. And there's a couple of like other places, but a lot of them are not well maintained or out of date, or were built for HD loader instead and don't have like the full info on. It's a little annoying. Okay, well, we're gonna have to go back to that building anyway, but that's where all the ha ha ha. That's where all the bowgun stuff is. We don't really have stereo audio in this. That's kind of weird. At least I'm not noticing it. Maybe it's just really subtle. But it doesn't feel like the sound's coming from the right there. Ah. Hmm. You know what? Take the Navy proof? I have the proof of the Navy. But if you've noticed, we've traveled quite far now. And as I've mentioned, there's more fucking bowgun ammo. We have to go back to those areas. Taking the pass map. We picked up 3 maps in the first like hour of gameplay. There's a octagonal hollow. Okay. Whee. And it's not quite like it kind of breaks the laws of reality and turns it into like a non-Euclidean horror, but Resident Evil 0 actually does have an elevator that kind of gives you a way to fast travel to old areas. There's a elevator. Well, it's not really fast travel, but it connects all the, like, a bunch of previous areas together. So when you're kind of near that end of the game and you really need to backtrack. Okay. Let's look in here first. It's still weird to me I have not found an actual item box yet. Oh no! Bats! Funny enough, I think the cheap way to get past bats is you can just use a you can just use the lighter and they won't come near you. Ugh. I really gotta figure these straps out. It's electronically locked. You know, I wonder where this locked door even is. It's not that one. But I just have this storage key. Oh. Is this the bit I think it is? Okay, getting some handgun bullets back. Security lock system is active. Enter the employee ID to activate the unlocking device. Well, I don't know. I don't know one, so I shan't. Do you meet him yet? Okay, no. I think we get to explore around here a bit first. Let's see. How does this place look if you have the lighter on? Yeah, see, I think in some ways the remaster does look better. Just the lighting model they use. I just wish there was a way you could... Finally! This is our first save room. Secretary's note. 4 years have passed since I begun serving Sir Alfred. He doesn't trust anyone, even though I am his attendant. I am still strictly forbidded from... Oh, prohibited. Sorry. From entering his private house. What's his problem anyway? They say he lives with his twin sister Alexia in his private house on the hills. Occasionally, I've seen someone stand by the window of the house. It might have been Alexia, whose extreme beauty is often talked about. I once asked Sir Alfred about this, but it only enraged him. Even though I am his attendant, he will not show me any lenience. If I ask about it again, I could put my life at risk. After all, it is a mystery why he so desperately tries to keep his private life with Alexia a secret. I do like the save room music though. It's a good one. Yes. There we go. Start making some room. Okay, put this away. And this away. Let's see, what was the key? Aha! Classic Resident Evil puzzle. Not even a puzzle, just how you can move stuff. What have we got? Hey, it's the ID card. We need that. Green herb. I like how the 3D render of the green herb doesn't even look green. It looks brown. Hold on. ID card for an umbrella employee. The words NTC0394 written on it. So I think that's just what we have to remember. Which, just to help old man Johnny out. Cha-chin. There we go. I don't remember if you actually need to have it in your inventory for the next bit, but I'm going to just keep it in there just to be safe. Alright. This is... I do like the tone of this save room. It has a bit more of a kind of like fantasy, like innocent sound to it, which I think once more of the villains kind of play out, kind of makes a bit more sense. Oh, okay. Maybe I should put this key away. I don't think I need this key yet. Also, there's a locked door there that has like a shape to put 2 guns in. So we don't have to worry about that right now. But yeah, this area definitely feels like it's giving off a bit of like Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil like RPD vibes. Alright. So NTC 0394. Yes, confirmed. Security system lock is deactivated. There we go. Oh, okay. These guns are almost done with. Gotta be careful of that. It's locked. A silver crest. Okay. An earthenware pot. An elaborate floral design is drawn on it. It's also invincible. So there is a zombie in there somewhere. Okay, good, good, good. Projector screen is down. Okay, can't examine that yet. See, combat knives displayed here. 2 handguns displayed here. I believe this is actually for a puzzle that we're not doing yet. Official references are placed here. War seems to be the theme. Shaw modelled after an ant displayed here. There's a button below. Push the button? Yes. Oh. I think there was a resolution change. Oh yeah, this cutscene. It's like, oh great, got creepy shit kids. Who filmed this? Who let this happen? And was like, oh yeah, this is, I know what song to dub over this. Maybe I know why Capcom is a little hesitant to remake this game. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard that, yes, they're very European looking. I've heard that that side of the story was meant to be more a pair of silver logos displayed here. Take them. Oh no. Oh. That looks a bit weird. Oh no. Hang on. Oh dear. Okay. The game, it crashed. Okay, I better do some research then. And I'm back. Mega apologies about that. That's on me. I forgot to turn something on. I think it was my splitter
Resident
that was
Evil.
causing issues, but the main thing is I forgot to put the power lead into my upscaler. So I guess it was using the power from my splitter, and that's what was powering it, and then it was not working great. But yeah, I just had to kind of unplug everything, turn everything off, and then it was fine. And luckily I didn't have to like completely shut down my computer, which I was worried was the issue, but no, it was just my splitter. The funny thing is, I don't think I actually need to activate those guns for the next bit. We'll see. It's a good thing. See, this is why you should save. Worst come to worst, if it's some weird issue with my upscaler, or... well, if it's not the upscaler, then it's Open PS2 loader. But I couldn't find any mention of an issue like that. Zero, 3, 9, 4. There we go. Yeah. Also, I've got accurate reads on now, so we might not hear that audio skipping anymore. So, map layout again, okay. Hopefully we can skip this F&V here, because you have to, it plays when you press this button, and you have to press this button. Yeah, okay, we can't skip this. We're just gonna have to enjoy the weird, creepy undertones that this has, as well as the overt creepiness it has. So what I was going to say about these two is I've been told that in the original plan for this game, these two were going to have a way more overt, and I don't know if it's technically part of the lore anymore, but they were gonna have just like straight up fascist Aryan ties in the original story. Apparently the original story was supposed to be a lot more darker. Let's actually pick up this wagon wheel here. Their surnames are Ashford, and I do not know. Okay, no. So I think don't actually need to take them out. I could be wrong though. Okay, well. Oh! Ah! Try to bait him. Okay, well these are done now. Not actually too much of a problem because we need to get rid of them at some point.
Yeah! Help me!
I forgot
Steve?
about that. Also, work out how we're able to hear that like he was in the room, even though he's not. Help me, I'm Steve. Oh, that's the wrong door. That might have just been you, Clarice. I don't have any dropped frames listed. I will say, since I've been doing local recordings, just to be prepared if there are any drops, I have seen that sometimes my stream will drop even though my internet is still fine and I'm able to check websites still. Here we go. Steve is suffering. There's a message on the control panel. When 2 pairs complete, my anger will subside. Okay, so we need to examine these. I know the pistols are a pair. 2 magnums. But all he has to do, by the way, I don't know if it actually is timed, but all he has to do is put the guns back. And you'd be fine. But he's such a chode, he
That
just...
was too close. But I
You're
found
too
something,
slow!
Thanks to you. Looks cool, huh?
Oh, I need those. Give them to me.
You gotta be kidding.
I love the way she says
I
that.
found it, and I'm
Just
keeping it.
acknowledging he's a child, man-child.
Let's make a deal. I'll trade you for something fully automatic. See you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
He feels like there's all, you know, there's fan fiction about like, oh, what if Sonic the Hedgehog was human? But Steve feels like that's actually what he is. He like specifically kind of like late 90s Sonic. Less so much like modern Sonic, but definitely kind of like late 90s, early 2000s. You know, hanging out with Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay, so what we actually need to give him are the handguns that we just used up. Oh, here he is. Bullets.
How dare you interfere with my operation?
Oh,
What
this
are you
guy's so
talking
good.
about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base.
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me. I am Alfred.
I like how
Ashford,
Claire dodged that bullet, even though
commander
bullets
of this
travel
base.
faster than that. There's Ashford.
You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command of a backwater base
Wait,
like
watch this, watch this.
one.
How dare you?
That move.
The Ashford family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the
My
original
grandfather.
founders of Umbrella Inc. Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters.
Yeah, smart idea, Claire.
Tell me, who do you work for? Who sent you?
What's a sniper rifle with a laser sight?
Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep
Spat
you
on my
entertained
rage.
before I dispose of you.
I love the choice they went with for Alex Ashford. That was the right dubbing choice. I love the he's so campy. In the best way. I love that move where he's like, "Oh, you insulted me. I'm gonna shoot my gun in the air." Like I'm doing a Sentai move. Yeah, we'll pick this herb up now. I don't actually know where Steve's gone, is the thing. Ugh. Oh, gonna do some nautical nonsense. Turn the steering wheel. I love this animation. Watch this. Yeah. Just, hey, you want even more areas in gameplay? Just here you go. Okay, there is a lever. No. Hang on. Look in here a bit more. There is a side pack. Yeah. Any Resident Evil game where you get more inventory at a certain point knows what it's doing. Now loaded. Okay, so this is kind of a fast travel. But I think it mostly takes you to a new place. I could be wrong, though. I like this anvil sound this ladder makes. Oh, no, this is a new place. Like, it's so weird. It feels like, okay, most Resident Evil games have kind of like 4 areas you go through. And you go through them, like, in order. And Resident Evil 1 has kind of, you do the manor, then the guardhouse, and then you, like, do the back half of the manor, then you go to the lab. This game feels like in the first hour, you go to all 4 areas, and then leave all 4 areas. It's very strange. And though it makes this game world feel massive, and that's cool. Later on it does become more of a nuisance than anything else. That's probably not going to really come up until next stream though. Oh, that was played that quite dangerous, actually. Ah. God damn it. There we go. Took a little bit of damage, but we'll be fine. Just wanted to save a little bit of ammo. Nice. Ink ribbon. Oh, now we're at an airport. I think that's probably the thing I would change if I was doing a remake of this, is that I would basically reorder the game so that you don't hop between so many areas at the start. Pottery control system for the airport. Yeah, see, look, the bats won't attack you if you've got this on. Apparently, a control panel for the lift. Press the switch. It won't work. Something seems to be missing. So yeah, there's a bunch of things we need to put in there. Sadly, we do not have the indication that there's items left in the room. I don't think we got that until Resident Evil 1 Remake. Where it's like, oh, there's items you've missed. Okay, yeah, I think the accurate read speeds might have stopped that audio. Though I feel like some of the door opening animations look a little funky, but we'll see. Probably better to have funky door animations than it is to have funky audio on them. Okay. There's something there, but we can't get to it. But you know, this was the first Resident Evil game that the environment was fully like 3D rendered. So maybe they're just like, oh, we can make tons of environments. Yeah. There's some crane game now. There we go. Let's head down first. We'll see what's down here. It's a control panel for the loading lift. The lift may not operate if power levels are low. Oh dear. I hear that. Okay. Probably just the best to clear these guys out. Oh. There we go. Okay, you don't kick their heads off, but that does kill them. Okay, what have we got? Biohazard card, okay. And yeah, we'll start taking bowgun. Bowgun's weird because it actually shoots like 3 shots at a time. The device is not working. Okay. The card is... Yep. You can use this in the military training facility. Alright. So that's an example of, hey, we found this item here. Now we have to go back to that training facility. That's quite far. And a lot of this area, you end up doing that. There's technically like 2 maps in this game as well. That's how big it is. There's all these areas, and then you go to a second map, which is where you have to be careful not to leave items in the... See, a control panel. Okay. Alright, so that's for later. That's nice, they turn you around on the little lift. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for like roughly a half an hour plus. Because I didn't actually need to end the stream, but I didn't know what to do about the audio issues there, so I just kind of had to just try and see what worked. So I'm gonna have to just go off for like real time. Pretty sure the bowgun was in that military area. So we can pick it up now. Yeah, there must be another setting that would stop the... Oh, this is cool. Cool camera angle. That would stop the door animations from looking jerky. Just gonna have to do some research, figure it out. It's very odd there's a loading screen here. Because this is technically a loading screen in itself. Oh, hey! New follow. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Rose, Racy. There's some... classic. Res Evil. Unfortunately, you've missed Alfred Ashford. I called him Alex earlier. I realised his name is Alfred. But, if you're lucky, you might get to see some Steve. Steve Burnside. Yeah. Don't rely on others. Yeah. Sykes says that's no good. I still love this one, but it's very cheesy. Okay. I don't know if this is the best idea. No. You know what? Hopefully I can get back to the save room in here. Yeah, I can. Okay. I was thinking of a later bit. I think there's a later bit where Alfred actually attacks you. Okay, so what am I going to put away? I'll definitely put these away. That's good. Put the bowgun ammo away for now. I'm going to take this out though, because I think I'm going to need that soon. And let me just quick combine this here. Weirdly enough, Capcom did put out some sort of like press release or internal like investor thing where they said like, you know, we'll consider. There's no plans and we aren't considering, but we might consider remaking this one. And it's still weird to me that they skipped it. Like, I get they wanted to get to Resident Evil 4 as fast as possible because it's you know, like so critically acclaimed and whatever. But I don't think it would have really hurt to get to this one first. I think it's just maybe after Resident Evil 3 as well. They were wanted to play it a bit safe. But from what I understand, more the issue with the Resident Evil 3 remake was, in fact, like, you know, like one of the big complaints is a lot of the game that was originally there, like whole areas are just missing. It's a way shorter game. Like just kind of being less feature complete in general. And not really revising the original game, just kind of using it as like a loose reference point. And I think having a separate team do it, like they try to go back to that whole kind of, oh, we've got 3 teams working on games at once. They shouldn't have done that. Like the Resident Evil 2 remake team. Ah. Alright, well, I was kind of screwed there. Maybe I should have, taken that one out earlier. Oh shit, it's Tremors. See, just straight up. It's not quite the same, but this... Well, it's funny, because it's kind of a returning enemy for Resident Evil 3, but it feels like the closest this game has to kind of a nemesis following you around. Okay, there is... Where was it? There was... Yeah. Also, I just realized there was a red herb here. I totally couldn't see that. I think I have this monitor on game mode, which doesn't let you change the brightness. And this is a game where it's old enough where it doesn't have its own brightness settings. So, I'm not sure what to do. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a one-way door. Okay. Alright, well, I'll have to go back for that bowgun stuff later. Oh, dear. Actually, I know which part of the game this is. There it is. I do like this choice, this, like, first-person mode. His reaction times are so bad, though. Okay, Oh. Well. Okay, then. Count it, that's first death. That's okay. Funny enough, that actually works out in my favor. Because... I can pick some stuff up. Actually, hang on. If I'm picking up the bowgun stuff, I should probably have the bowgun with me. This here. Okay. At least with the extra, like, travel distance and stuff, Claire is, really sprightly. Like, she's a lot faster than she even is in Resident Evil 2, I think. Like she's gotten better. Okay, can we get past this guy without taking damage this time? Oh. That's a rough... Oh! I knocked him off the side! I forgot you could do that. That's awesome. Okay, up, and... There we go. Hey, that's a zombie taken care of for free. I can't skip this, so just gonna have to wait. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this herb for sure. Okay. That's not the right button. There we go. But before I do that... I believe this is where the bow gun is. Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't know this was going to happen at this point. There appears to be no one around. Red pictures hang on the back. I can't see the numbers from here. Yep, that was just for spooks. I think that's a puzzle later on where we,
Biohazard contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency
Wow.
shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Come on, Claire.
That was close.
I don't know if you actually made that, but hey, we'll count it. Okay, so we can't go back that way now. I guess that activated because I picked up the bow gun, maybe? Now, I think there was more bow gun ammo in here. Yes. It's weird how there isn't that many, like, save rooms and, item rooms yet. It feels like we're gonna unlock them, even. Oh yeah, and he had some too. That looks like a lot, but you shoot the bow gun's weird. It's basically a weird shotgun. And I've got one more room to check. I know this. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any bow gun ammo in the water room, but I think there might have been some in here. Yes, there is. Yeah, because I forgot, like, there's a bit you get locked into in a moment. I forgot that that door was a one-way door. Oh, that's what you need the key for. Oh, and I don't have it on me, and there's no item boxes around. Because this game's weird. Okay, well, we'll come back for that. What are we doing? Okay. There we go. So let me get the layout of this room. So I'm pretty sure what you are supposed to do here is to run up the staircase towards him. As counterintuitive as that seems. Because you're invisible on the stairs, and yeah, he just runs off. But before that, because that's funny enough, he's trying to trap you. What's down here? Oh, okay. Whoops. I feel like that voice clip is straight from Resident Evil 2. I don't think that's even a new line. It's locked from the other side. Okay. A relic is carved. It looks very old. But what is it, though? She doesn't know. Okay. Oh. My heartbeat's going. Okay. Handgun bullets? Yes. Oh, wait, there's more.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
I'm sorry, I love Alfred. He's like one of my favourite villains because he's so weird. Yeah. This bit is a bit annoying if you come here. Again, this is another one of the weird things because, yeah, you get locked into a segment here. Oh. I think that's something they were also impressed with, of like, oh, we're going to do like unique door opening animations. Hey, we've got an actual save room. Oh, hemostatic. Green herb. Okay, let's see. Well, we can put this away for now. And combine those. Works schedule. Cloves of honey here. Okay, that looks like everything. Okay, we will do this next bit. And then I think I'll end. Because now I'm going to have to edit my VODs together. That's fine, because I can trim out the futzing about I was doing anyway. Again, I'm really sorry about that. That's on me. I didn't know that my upscaler could even power on that way. Yeah, put this up here. Just gonna take both herbs out. Just to be safe. Basically, we've got like a little combat gauntlet. And mainly, if you can, it's kind of a good idea to save those dual guns for this section, I think. Oh. She's so nervous. Getting any new games for Xmas? I haven't asked any for, so probably not. I still not 100% sure what to get. Oh. Okay. Funny enough, you take the submachine guns, but you don't actually use them. Not as this guy. Okay, I was wrong. You don't give those dual guns to... Oh yeah, these weirdos. I don't want to think of these enemies. They're just very strange. Jesus. Oh, bowgun. You suck. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah! You want to get the Starship remake, but it's $50. Kind of a lot. I do hear it's pretty good though. Like a really... Oh, look at him. He shoots without even looking. I'm Steve. I'm the coolest. There, kick.
Oh yeah, that felt good. Don't worry, Clint.
I almost
Your
came.
knight in shining armor is here.
Linden.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever.
You're the one who
Here,
told us to take it split
these.
apart.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal. In exchange for your Lugers.
Okay, okay.
I do like this. You've taken the gold Lugers.
This thing is too cool. Yes! Now this is my kind of weapon.
Kill it down.
All right. Huh? Hey.
I love he
this
was gonna
thing's
shoot
empty.
them.
You cheated me.
Up there. Plenty of ammo. Just for you.
Way up there?
Give me a boost and I'll get it for you.
All right, all right. Ow! My back.
Ah!
You're heavier than you look. Hurry up.
Guy, I am carrying around like multiple weapons.
Happy now?
What?
Now that your knight
I gotta
is
practice
ready
a
to
Steve
live,
voice.
He can join you.
You only slow me down. Like it's a I can't really do that kind of like Sonic-y, like upbeat Like, too cool voice. I'm that's outside my wheelhouse. I'd have to practice that for a while. Yeah, I'm Steve.
Okay, let's do it. Wait here, Claire. Time to test out my new toy.
That's my new toy. See? Now we get to be Steve. You thought you weren't cool enough to be Steve? Well, now you get to be Steve. I'm Steve. What does Steve have? Caution, breaker may fail to in case failure, raise the levers demonstrate. Ventilation, so okay. A relief of a weird looking face. Handgun bullets are in the mouth. Oh yes, Steve
Hey,
doesn't
Claire!
pick.
I managed to clear a path for you. It should be safe now. Well, what do you think of my work? You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
Then
Look at my armbands. They got belts on them. Yeah. My choker's cooler than
Steve.
yours.
What were you doing here? Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it.
I'm gonna waste ammo.
Steve.
Oh, Clarice. Oh,
Let's
you
get
wait and
going.
see. I'm not even gonna spoil what you said. I guess the implication of that question, where's your family? I guess they thought it was obvious that this character was supposed to be like a young teen. But the way it comes off, it's like, oh, I'd expect you to be running around with your family in the game. It's like, what do you mean? Off he goes. I must follow Steve. Okay, well we don't have that key card anyway. It's just like, hey, you're on a zombie-infested island. Why aren't you hanging out with your family? I thought they'd be with you. It's a weird line, but but he is supposed to be young. It really doesn't come off. Because, like... Oh.
Claire,
Didn't want to record
okay?
two lines there. Just use the same line twice.
Steve, behind you!
no.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Don't just stand there, shoot!
I can't!
I can't!
No!
Steve!
Oh, well,
No.
it's curtains for us.
Ah!
Father!
Mama! No, no! It's getting me happening! What am I fighting for? By the way, that totally would have killed
Steve.
Claire if this was real. Like, all those bullets would have gone through him and hit her.
Father. Father. Father.
I love
Dad,
his tears. They
Used to work
taste
for
so
Umbrella.
good. Mm.
tried to steal information, intending to sell it off to the highest bidder. He was caught. Mom was killed. And we were sent here.
Oh, Steve.
He was a
Oh.
fool to do something so reckless. So stupid.
It's okay now. Just rest.
Capcom were the top of their game with emotional stories in 2001. We had this, Devil May Cry 1. You get some real Mega Man X4 Zero energy off of that cutscene. That's the one am I fighting for. A lift. The battery has been removed. A large relief. Tales of legend. It's under repair. I was checking the toolbox, Claire. I should leave him alone. Nice. It's just the way he's acted. It feels like Steve knows that there's cameras. And he's like, okay, I've got to look cool even when I'm having an emotional breakdown. I have to do it stylish. Oh. Taking too much damage. Oh, let me check the map again. What's down this way? Forget how dark this game actually gets in some areas. They really wanted you to be using the lighter a lot. Okay. It seems to be a picture of this room. So yeah, we can pick out that emblem, but we probably have to wait until we have a picture we can replace it with. Okay, I think I'm going to do a tiny bit more. And then we'll stop. But yeah, I'd say even Resident Evil 4 because the cheesiness is you know, somewhat intentional. Like the game is making wisecracks and it's got goofy stuff in it. This game is more cheesy because it feels like, despite the way it came out, oh, okay. No, I need to go to the basement. How this came out, it was meant to be played straight. And Steve was like... just the way he's performed, like his motion capture especially, and the way he's dressed, feels like they thought he was supposed to be cool. And he's like anything but. There we go. Because we did miss some stuff here that I want to check out. Yeah, where are we going? Yeah, I want to check this door up here. Oh, there's actually grenades here. Okay, well, I won't pick those up yet. In case there's a... Oh, really? Oh, God, I should have come in here with Steve. That's, again, there's a lot of, like, oh, optional rooms. Oh, but you didn't check it in time. Oh, well, you've lost out kind of stuff with this game. You know, just to help myself out. Chemicals are used. Okay. I guess there's a different handgun we find at some point. There's a handgun part placed on that it cannot be used. Okay. Okay, we can't open that either. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up for now. And okay, go back this way. Actually, one sec. Just want to check what the key card type is here. Okay. I think that is a grenade launcher in there, actually. Okay. I think I know where we're going now. Nope. Oh, that's on me for mashing buttons. That's okay. I'm gonna check the map anyway. Okay. Okay, floor 1. Hopefully we can find a item box in this area. Or save room or something. Otherwise, we have to go all the way back to the fucking Ashford Manor. Gotta be more careful because I feel like I'm probably missing the herbs. Like, they actually are around. I'm just not seeing them properly. Oh. There's dogs here. Great. Okay. Just because there's a lot of... Ah. Okay. Well, I'm at orange caution. There we go. Annoyingly, these you can just stick into the bow gun. We just can't do it yet. An old tank is being displayed here. Could be suited to Alfred's tastes. Oh yeah, this is definitely one of those areas where if you use a widescreen hack in an emulator, you can see that the walls don't fully render in. And that's why the HD remaster is like that. Oh. There we go. Okay, so I actually don't... Yeah. I need to go back to the Alfred place. Let's hope the Tremors worm is still not here. Nope, he's still here. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh no! Shit, and I just healed as well. Fuck. You really don't have a choice. You can't really fight this thing yet. I don't think. God, that just did a load of damage as well. You know, it sucks, but I'm gonna try this bowgun for a bit. Oh yeah, great. Oh, these weirdos are here. You know, it was a different game. It's a different game where the bow gun shoots like multiple bolts at once. Oh, well, there's zombies here now. Okay, well, at least it's pretty good against those guys. I want to go upstairs, I think. Also, oddly enough, I think I've realised there are no, female zombies in this game. So far. I'm a bit worried, though. I don't know if I have any healing items left now. Okay, let's do some organising here. Okay, these can go away. I'll use. I don't think there's a combat thing in here, but if it looks like... Oh. Oh yeah, for some reason it's only thunder in this room, I think. There's a fireplace. It does not appear to be in use recently. Can we light it? No. Thick books are lined up. Something is written on the memo. First digit, left, right. Second digit, left. Third digit, right. Fourth digit, right, right, right. Okay. Hey, it's our favourite movie. That plays every time I turn the computer on. That's not weird. Nope. Please enter the password. Well, we don't know it yet. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Hang on, let me read the memo again. So, left, right, 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 right. Left. Right. 3-1. Okay, 1. Hang on. I'm sorry, I've forgotten what it fucking was already. Okay. Left, right, right. Okay. So, left. Right, that's 1, 9, 197, 197, 197, 197, 197, 1971. Okay. One nine seven one. Oh, it's blinking. You miss it, but you not. Those two figures did something. Okay. Ah. Well, I need to go back and save. Alright, I think I'm going to just stop here just because it's getting late. It might be a weird point to stop, but I think this is probably the best place I can stop. It's just a... Oh. It's a risky save file here. I don't have any I'm actually fine on ammo. I just don't have any healing items. And I'll be honest, I don't have a good weapon to deal with these weird slinky monsters yet. There we go. Oh. Alright. Then... Hang on. just checking something quick. Okay. We're just going to wrap up then. Again, many apologies about the brief technical issue we had there. That was honestly on me for not not having a proper power lead plugged in for my upscaler. But we've had some fun. I knew hanging out with Steve and Alfred was going to be a lot of fun, but I still love it. I guess maybe that's one of the reasons. A remake would be so tonally different. You couldn't make the tone the same. From what I understand, even like the Resident Evil 4 remake is quite more serious. And I've seen some people argue like, oh, it's great, but it really just that original tone is a loss, not being there. Well, we'll see one day. All right, well, I'm gonna chill for the night because it's late for me. We'll probably just do this again next time when we stream Thursday, and I'm gonna try and make sure I don't miss a day this week, because for the past couple of weeks I've ended up not feeling well and missing one of my regular stream days. So I should be back Thursday, and we'll just continue with Code Veronica here. I still got a tiny bit more to do in Monster Hunter Rise, but I'm really not sure how much I've got left. And it's a big co-op bit I have to do. So I don't know, I might have to try and ask around and just see like, oh hey, if I was happening to stream the game at this time, would people be around? So we'll see, but I think we'll stick with this for now. I'm still working on a presentation I plan on to do when we get back into the Stylus Action stuff. It's going pretty well. It's like it's probably halfway done. So that will probably, once that's done, that's when we're gonna get back in some like action stuff, and then we'll just see from there. I am curious what the prices are for Sekiro, but now that I have a good enough PC for it, I might even stream it on PC. I just have to double check that my PC can handle like running and streaming it at 60 at the same time. But there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the show. I was your host, Johnny Baghead. And remember, if you want to be cool, you have to dual wield and like cross your arms when you shoot, like this. Otherwise, you're not cool like Steve! I'm Steve! I'm sorry, I'm Steve! Or if you want to be an evil maniacal villain that really loves his sister, you're gonna go,